Good evening. Yeah, it's 7 sharp and let's get going. So I want you to make this a very, very interactive session. So it would be a good idea if you can unmute yourself and speak and let's interact. And I'm going to ask some questions to you and you're going to give me the very, very, very first thought that comes to your mind, okay? You can either type and keep looking at the comments, or you can speak as and when you raise the hand. So it would be good to raise the hand and then speak one person at a time so that there's no chaos. Otherwise, everybody will speak and will not be able to listen to anyone. So I'm seeing the chat. Hi, Barinder. Good evening. All right. So my first question is, what are your earliest memories of being happy? Okay, at least write in your notebook. Being with parents, yeah. Yes, Navita. 30 seconds, huh? Not a very long story, just quick.
Yes. So my first thing is when I won my first inter-college speech competition in college. That's my earliest memory, and I won the first prize.
Really?
Yes.
That's great.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Bas itna hi. Little girl enjoying with family. Yes. Playing. Okay. Being with parents. Bas. Doing gymnastics. Okay. Wow. My uncle throwing me up as a small child and me giggling. Okay, fantastic. Playing with siblings as a child. Yes, Agri.
I don't remember this dog very well, but that's the memory that came up. I was 2 years old or even less, but that was so amazing. I could just see, I've seen photographs of the dog. I don't remember the dog as such, but, I just got this wave of love from that dog. And there's so much of, I think I really felt happy. Thank you.
Awesome. Playing with the dolls. Ghar ghar.
No, dog. D-O-G.
No. I'm reading.
Sorry.
Playing with dolls. Ghar ghar. Yes. How can I forget that? Playing in garden on swings, slide, seesaw. Parents would take me there. Okay. Yeah. Such happy times. Okay. Climbing on trees to eat fruits at my grandparents' farm and mango especially. And playing Doctor. Yeah. See how you become a healer slowly. Awesome. And what else? So apart from Navina, the happy memories dates back to age around, 2, 3, 4, 5, that earliest we generally remember. Okay. So what was common then? What was so common? And what facilitated that happiness? Don't tell me it was just a dog or a tree or a sibling.
It was simplicity of life.
Simplicity of life, yes. Belongingness and security, love, yeah. What else? No worries. Yes, Navina.
Yeah, not being judged by people, there was no fear of being judged.
Yes.
So yes, that was, and of course, that free flow of love and appreciation from people, like, being cherishing that and not thinking what people will think about me if
You know what? You
Yeah.
were judged even when you were a baby, but you didn't judge their judgments.
True. True. Thanks.
Okay. It's not that you're not judged. The moment you are out in the cradle, oh, माँ पे गई है, बाप पे गई है, नाक टेढ़ा है, आँख लंबी है, नाक
True.
कान
True.
लंबे हैं, हाथ छोटे हैं. It starts, but to a baby, it doesn't matter what you want because they don't know what parameters are right or wrong.
Atman, when you said this, I remember, my mother had long back said me, that half, you look like me, half you look like father. And one of my aunties, one of my bua asked, and whatever my mother said, I simply, narrated that, and people were laughing, but it was not, I didn't even think twice. I was so innocent. I said, Ada, I say, and they were all laughing like anything. I still remember that. You're right. We never knew that, okay, whatever is true, we just took it. We never thought about it. That simplicity and innocence.
So it's not that you were not judged. You were judged, but we did not judge their judgment. Do you
True.
see the difference?
Yes.
Now we judge their judgment and we become unhappy about it because we decide that that judgment is good or not.
True. True.
Yeah. What else? Surrender. Yeah. In case of Seema, total surrender. Uncle is throwing her up in the air. She doesn't even know whether uncle's going to catch her back or not. Just surrender. She's so secure. She knows that he'll catch. Right? If today somebody does it, संभालना संभालना मेरी टांग टूट जाएगी, क्या कर रहा है, दिख नहीं रहा है. Yeah, Seema, what would it be like?
I wouldn't allow it.
Huh? You wouldn't allow it. But still life throws you up and down, right?
Yeah, that's true. But then, if somebody I see somebody doing it to me, I would. I remember even in a pool, my husband was holding me and he said, for swimming, but I can't swim. So I said, "Aap to mujhe chhod do, you will drown me." So it's actually happened to me there. I was thrown up in the air and I couldn't care.
So what did you do by saying, "Aap to mujhe chhod do, aap to you'll make me drown"?
No, I just said so. I said, "ठीक है." I moved to the side.
Yes. Okay. Liberty to be anyone in a parallel world. Wow. Feeling very happy with my family, remembering good old memories. Wow. Okay. Do you realize what did we do? How many of you are feeling happy in the now?
Me, Atman. I was just laughing when you were sharing that. Let's surrender, Atman. I was feeling that we say surrender, but actually we have so much inhibitions even in surrendering. At least not we, I would say for myself. Like I become so much reluctant, so much resistance comes. I say surrender, but I think now I'm realizing I don't surrender.
Yeah.
आत्मा जी एक मुझे बोलना था. आज मैं इतनी हैप्पी क्यों है मालूम है? आज सपने में आए थे मेरे आज और इतना जोर से अच्छे से हक के आपने मुझे बहुत सच्ची पता नहीं ये थर्ड टाइम है मैंने अंबिका से बात की उस दिन के ऐसे होता है क्या? Really, I'm very happy. Thank you.
चलो, good. So ये प्रोग्राम की शुरुआत सपने से हो गई. Good.
और आज का टॉपिक इतना अच्छा था ना, मॉर्निंग में भी बहुत very nice. Thank you so much.
Awesome. See, so many of you feeling happy just now in this very moment, right? What did we do? Smiling. Yeah. Look at the comments. What did we do just now? Do you realize?
Awaken happy memories.
That's it.
relive those happy times.
Yes. Did anything change in the current moment so that you are happy? No. You think of anything that is happy, fortunately, unfortunately, it was your past. I mean, I wouldn't say unfortunately also, but it was your past and you've experienced those experiences are there. And a lot depends upon what you focus on. So when we grow up, I often see people talking about how miserable the days were and how much trouble we have gone through and how much torture we have gone through and how many, humiliations and challenges. And of course, if you have to remember past, why do you choose unhappy times and why not happy times? Have you ever thought, why? Yes, Sagari.
I just wanted to share that in a like a flyer, I read happiness is a choice, and it blew my mind away because I said, "Oh my God, I can choose to be happy, really?" And then it was a conscious choice in every moment. After that, of course, it's not that I'm not unhappy but it's a question of coming back to that default of choosing to be happy. That was a really big epiphany for me. I just wanted to share that.
And it's so beautiful, Sagari. Yes, happiness is the choice. If you choose to be happy, nobody can make you unhappy. And if you choose to be unhappy, nobody can make you happy. Yeah. Yes, Navina.
Yeah, Atmin, after coming to Radical, I realized one thing very nicely that, I love to play playing the role of a victim, it's a role we enjoy. And somehow we feel that, oh my God, by being a poor baby or by being gaining sympathy, we actually enjoy, because that's how I'm getting attention through unhealthy ways. So that is a beautiful realization. Of course, I do fall in the trap time and again, but then I do realize that, okay, what am I enjoying here? What drama am I enjoying, playing the role of a victim, or do you want to step the other way around? So that realization itself is such a savior, actually. So yeah, that thing really helped me through Radical, again.
So here is a testimonial I wouldn't want to name because I don't know if the girl wants to say that. She wrote to me, I mean, this was my happy moment. So mostly she is here right now and I wanted to thank her. This made my day happy. So she says, thank you once again for Radical. Thanks for the beautiful journey where I realize and feel every day I open my eyes to a fabulous, great day. Each and every day is a celebration of peace, joy, learning, excitement, curiosity, and happiness these days. Thank you. Okay. So yes, it's completely possible to be there. And it's also completely possible to be opposite. So why as a child, we could be genuinely happy? Because the child did not have beliefs and conditionings that only this will make me happy. So I remember feeding children food without salt. And I was told that don't add salt as much as possible. And when you start adding salt, they will never relish food without salt, okay? So I remember how as babies, I would just give them food without salt and they would relish it. Whatever I gave was a new thing for them to try. So they would kind of, look forward to, and those little tiny mouths, doing nom, nom, nom. And it was so much of joy. And if I would taste that, it would be such an insipid food. And I would wonder what's there so much to enjoy, but they would enjoy. So when I started adding salt, then no longer they would enjoy the one which they earlier enjoyed, because now they got a taste of salt in the food. And then when I started adding spices, now they didn't want to have bland food. They wanted that spices also. So the expectations change, the parameters change as life gives us better and better stimulation. The old stimuli no longer stimulated and made them happy. Something similar happens to us. So you were very happy with a tiny 2 rupee roadside toy, and that was your world. And after a while, somebody got you a Japanese toy. Now that's much sophisticated but smarter. So that 2 rupee toy was aside sometimes, because now you got used to better stimulation. Then somebody gave you a video game. Now that Japanese toy also is aside. Now you're enjoying the video game. And after a while you get bored. So you want PlayStation, and the PlayStation comes, and even that gets boring. So you need a newer version. And the story goes on. Does that tell us? Can you relate to what I'm saying?
Yes, Atman. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
What are we doing to ourselves? I mean, that child isn't us, all of us.
I think, Atman, we are like time and again, we are so much shifting the stimulations that we are never satisfied with what we have. Like we are always looking for more, better, because we got used to that achabhi bored ho jayenge, then we'll get something better. And somehow we got it. So we have got into the habit also that we'll get something new. If not happily, then by crying also we'll get it, something that also has happened.
I think we are constantly creating needs, new needs.
Yes.
Which,
yeah. So we're choosing, what are we doing? What games are we playing? Can you relate to, I want you all to come out with this, the whole thing.
Unnecessary competition, right? You're always competing with something or somebody or something that somebody wants.
Own self, the old self.
Yeah, competing with ourselves too, yes.
Whatever.
But somewhere we have taught ourselves to be dissatisfied with what we have. It's become like a nature to just not be satisfied.
Yeah. Apurva, I say constantly creating new parameters of happiness and trying to fulfill that. Yeah, that's a game we played. Do you realize that? We create a new parameter. So, once upon a time, going on a beach, holding dad's finger, was that aha time, like, wow, me and dad, the world. And a small little groundnut puri that, oh, wow, that was such a fun. Maybe you went on a cycle. Today, you can have the swankiest car. And yet you would look at somebody else's car and say, I don't have it yet. It's possible. Yeah. Mindfulness brings us to a blissful state. Being is enough. Happiness doesn't depend on the outside. Yeah, when you realize that, because there's no right conditioning for you to make happy, because what made you happy tomorrow, it will not. It may not. Not appreciating what we have, the move we have, the move we want. Okay. Craving for more. Yeah. So these are the mind games we have designed. Otherwise, we would start stagnating. So it's always, like which ad was that? Ye dil mange more. Aha. Yeah. So The dil mange more all the time, all the time. So how do we ask for more? By being unhappy with what we have. And we only learn to be happy after being unhappy. Many of us. Don't we play that game? इतना सन्नाटा क्यों है भाई?
You said, you said Dil Mange More and is about to say Pepsi. And somebody typed Pepsi, but Atman's so deep rooted. It was just thinking. It is such a deep rooted thing that we constantly want to be unhappy and then look out for more and more. And it's an ever ending journey,
But that's how we grew once upon a time.
And yes.
That's a ladder we picked up. But that ladder doesn't let us go on the top.
True.
Saloni, you've switched on the video. You want to say something?
No. I'm just enjoying my open houses, everyday sessions. And thank you for your suggestion. It's really, really helping me.
Yeah, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Thank you. Yeah. So what game are you playing with yourself when it comes to happiness? I want you to recognize and identify that. Whether you get out of that game or not, it's a different story. But at least know that you're playing a game. There's nothing like real happiness or real unhappiness. It's a game that we play. Okay, so now we are going to make a list of beliefs and conditionings that we have about happiness. Okay, take a paper and pen or just jot it down on your mobile or you put it in the group, no problem. Let people get bombarded. Okay, I'll open it up. Circle of peaceful flowers. Shall I? Aarti ji? Karu? Nahi karu? Ki gali degi? No?
खोल दीजिए.
Huh? Kholu?
And open it.
खोल देते हैं. Circle of peaceful progress. Okay, I'm just opening it up. Huh? Okay. So next thing that you're going to write is mention your beliefs about happiness.
All of you write in the WhatsApp group, please. Circle of Peaceful Progress.
To be free. What else? What is happiness for you? I'm traveling, losing network, missed what's to be mentioned. Mention your beliefs about happiness. Saloni, how is your health? Okay. Unnecessary expectations. Pepsi. Okay. Happiness is temporary. Yeah, that is the belief. Happiness does not last. सुख के बाद दुख आता है और क्या? Happiness is an illusion. Carrot, no responsibilities. Happiness is equal to no responsibility. Happiness is in me and abundantly. That's nice. That's why you entertain so many people. Thank you. Okay, and happiness is also temporary. Happiness is hard to find. Okay. So these are the beliefs, okay? And what are the rules for your happiness? You know what I mean when I rules? What would be the rules like? Can anybody give me an example? Like conditionings. Only when I have this, I will be happy. Only when I get married, I will be happy. only when I complete my education, I'll be happy. Only when I have this kind of salary, I'll be happy. Only when I have enough security for my old age, I'll be happy, stuff like that.
Atman, we have a lot in chat also. People have written in the chat.
Yeah, I'm reading simultaneously.
Yeah.
Happiness depends upon your nature. I'm always happy. Wow. Happiness is Maya. Yes. We are never ever happy even if we have everything. अरे यार केक बना के तो खुश होती है शारदा. कितने सारे पिक्चर्स भेजा करते थे आप. Yeah. Happiness is meaningful when I achieve my goals. Okay. Happiness is my element. Awesome. Happiness depends upon your nature. I am always happy. Okay. All right. Okay. And the third question is, feel happy when I can care for people and help them. So that's a conditioning also, no? Happiness is my knowledge and awareness and my consciousness. So now my next question is, how do you make happiness dependent on outside factors? Expectations. An example, please, through expectations. Yes, Shraddha. Hello. Can I tell you something? Go beyond all the stories and you'll be happy anyway. Okay, so that's the end of it. This is only for people who think they're not happy and who think they're not happy. Some people are even happy being unhappy. It's okay. All right. So if you think you're not happy, then get into this magajmari. Otherwise, just be happy. It doesn't take anything to be happy. But if you still feel unhappy, and if you're unhappy about unhappiness, then check out these few things. Okay, what are my rules? What are my beliefs? What is stopping me? And how am I allowing others to screw up my happiness? Sorry for the language. Yeah. So, and how can you be free from that? If you find all these answers, I'm sure you're well on your way to lead a truly happy life. And know that it's your inherent nature to be happy. It's unnatural to be unhappy. So get back to your natural self and you'll discover that happiness once again. All the best.
Thank you.
Thank you.